We're gabbing. We're gabbing. We're gabbing. We're gabbing. We're gabbing. We're gabbing.
Welcome to GABbin
Gabbing
with Greicy
and Heather.
Hi, I was gonna make a margarita and then life be lifing, and so I have my coffee and I'm desperately drinking my coffee.
Do you have cinnamon in it and nutmeg?
I do, and I'm almost out of cinnamon. I have to buy more because I've been using so much cinnamon in my coffee.
So you've become a cinnamon addict?
A little bit. I've always liked cinnamon. Like I'm also eating
Me too.
cinnamon crackers.
Those are good.
They are
I
so
like
good.
those. The Belvitas,
Yeah,
the best.
yeah. What are you drinking?
I am drinking White Claw Black Cherry.
Oh, I don't think I've ever had a black cherry White Claw.
Yeah. We have the pineapple. I'm gonna try them out, but I think what I'll do is I'll let Corey pop it open and I'll take a sip. Because there's certain fruits that I'm like, they're too fruity, too sweet. And this is in honor of being off for the next week.
Yeah.
I feel like this is like a beach drink.
It's a vacay thing. We haven't even gotten into the most exciting thing that has happened to us since we last met.
Which is...
Yeah, it's been so long. Gracie's like, what are you talking about? We got to see each other in real life.
Yes! I thought you meant from like last week to this week. My bad.
It's been like 2 weeks. Or was it only
and
a
it
week?
feels like a century.
Yeah.
Oh my
we
gosh.
couldn't meet up to record last week. So, yeah. So I went up to New York for a concert, and it's been like bad timing every time I've been in New York where we haven't been able to meet up. So we got to meet up. We had dinner
at a great place called Planta. When you come to New York, you should go there. It's fantastic.
Yes.
Can't
Go
stop
to
thinking about it.
Planta. We went to like a fun bar afterwards that was like had games, like board games and pool table and like a giant Jenga. And we had very mid amaretto sours. I don't think that they were good amaretto sours. Like I don't remember them tasting like that.
Yes.
And then we met up with our friend Franklin.
That was a little twist at the end there.
Yeah, that was a twist of that because he was going to the Knicks game or the watch party, and it was so great. It was so I came back feeling completely energized because like New York is such a vibe right now. Like New York is where it's at.
It really, really is, and now especially with the Knicks winning, like it's even extra vibey. It's like everyone's just feeling you have the love.
Like the Mondani vibes. You have like the World Cup vibes. You have the Knicks vibes. Like
I will say,
the city coming into the summer.
I know. Oh my gosh, there's nothing like
it's where it's at.
New York City, yeah.
Which is funny because before I ever moved to New York City, everyone would be like, "Don't go to New York in the summer. It smells like garbage. It's terrible." New York in the summer is so nice because everybody gets the hell out of the city and goes to like their vacation homes, and it's like lovely.
Well, not everybody, Heather. If not, you and me would have been going to vacation homes.
Yeah. Okay. All the like annoying people, or I shouldn't say annoying people, all the people that have enough money to have second homes, they go to their second home.
Funny.
And it's such just like a chill, youthful vibe in the summer.
Love it. I love
it. It is hot, but there's something about that too. Like I actually had a friend that like hated this about New York because I'm not even going to get into it. I think there was like prejudice and racism going on, but
oh no.
In New York, it gets really hot in these old buildings, and so people will like take to the streets. They will just be like on the sidewalk, sitting outside, playing games, hanging out, talking. And like, I love that. I love that like people would be out, just like outside, like enjoying life and trying to stay cool.
I mean, you could go into a store, get cooled off, come back out, keep walking, like window shopping essentially.
Exactly. Because it would get really hot in these old apartments that have no crosswinds and stuff. But yeah, I was like, I always remember that because so many people had been like just making rude comments about New York smelling like trash in the summer. Every place smells like trash in the summer because you put your trash out and it's hot as hell.
It's gonna happen. So you're right, but don't make it seem like as if that's all the time, 24/7, because it's not. No way, Jose.
You just know when trash day is. But it was just I loved like being in real life with you. I loved being in the city. The concert was great.
It was just a perfect evening, wasn't it?
It was. And I made it out just in the nick of time. Like, I was like going off to Gracie, you guys. I was like, this concert was a tight 2 hours. They let us out before the Knicks won because it was like game 2, I think, of the finals?
I think you're right.
Yeah, it was game 2 of the finals. And so I got out just in time. I slipped into time to Penn Station. There was a train coming. I was able to get on the train. The train was almost empty because everybody was watching the Knicks games. Fantastic. Made it home by like 12:30. I was like, this is ideal situation.
It was perfect because usually it is a mess.com.
Yeah. And like as soon as the Knicks game ended, everybody was in the streets. I would have never been able to get home.
You would have been like, what is going on here?
Yeah, because my concert was at the Garden where they were having the big watch party and stuff.
Watch party. Oh, and just to differentiate everyone, there's a smaller theater inside Madison Square Garden. So she wasn't, there wasn't like a conflict where they were showing.
Yeah, so I was upstairs in the smaller theater, which is actually like ideal concert situation. It's like big enough, but it's like small enough. So like my seats were really good. And the concert was just great. It was just like a very positive, like hopeful vibe. It's like a band that like focuses on mental health and healing. And so it was just like, it was like an ideal trip to New York. I was like so happy.
Perfect. It was usually scrambling to come here and then to go back.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always like something's going on. So it was really nice.
Yes, it was.
Always too short though. But yeah, so that was my big thing. Then my computer broke and the whole week became a nightmare.
Oh, you don't have to say all
of
that.
My own making.
It's not your fault. It is not your fault.
But I should have been like, Heather, stop. Do you have anything else to talk about? Or should we get into what our discussion is for the evening?
I guess we should.
This week we are discussing Ghost, the US version, season 5, and the second part of the season, because we previously discussed episodes 1 through 10. So if you haven't listened to that, go back and listen to that. So we are going to wrap up this season with episodes 11 through 22. And episode 22, I keep blocking from my brain.
Can I immediately say that this is by far the best episodes of Ghost in all the 5 seasons.
Wow, really?
I think so, after all my shit talking.
We really have been shit talking season 5's part 1 of season 5's this year.
It's a lot of season 5's.
Yeah, I don't know what it is.
Oh no, I take it back. The Supernatural is season 6.
Yeah, Supernatural is season 6.
Supernatural is season
but
6.
Like everything else has been season 5's. We haven't liked the first part of season 5's.
I really felt like they did justice to the show. Like they did not repeat themselves.
Yeah, that's true.
Like they typically do. They came up with fresh ideas this time around.
Yeah, I think that was part of the problem with the first part. We were kind of like, if I'm remembering correctly, we were kind of like, have they run out of ideas? Like, do they need to make less episodes? Yeah, because even some things like they had St. Hetty's Day, but they did like a totally different twist on it.
They did.
Which was cool.
It was sweet.
Yeah.
It was a sweet episode.
Yeah.
I think.
No, it definitely was, because it seemed like it was going to be like typical, like, or like a repeat of last time where like Hetty becomes visible. So she like flirts and interacts with this guy who's at the mansion visiting. And this time it was like, starts off that way. Like she's trying to come up with a date, but then she ends up getting stood up, and you have like her like having to work and like learning that like things aren't as easy as she thought they were, and about teams and how like the other people at the restaurant like stand up for her because they're part of a team. And so it was like a really good growth experience for Hetty in that episode.
It was. And I think, did they think that Jay was sexist at some point too?
Yeah, well,
they thought something.
She made a comment
Jay.
about like, oh, Jay, you're right. A woman isn't able to do this job or something like that. And Jay is like, that's not what I said, because everybody was like staring him down.
Poor Jay.
And then he got Rudy.
Everything he says is taken out of
exactly.
context.
He got Rudied, and he's like, if I know one thing, it's that you never want to be on the wrong side of a Rudy. And I was like, this is so funny. Did you get the Rudy reference? Have you seen that movie?
No. Oh, Rudy. Oh.
I think it's based on a true story.
I get it now.
Was it Sean
Now?
Astin? Yeah. So that's what they were talking about.
Yes.
I was like, look at me getting a sports
Totally
reference. We got introduced to a whole bunch of other ghosts.
The others,
the bunker ghosts, and Bruce.
I was not expecting that because the shadows made it seem like, I don't know what it made it. I was not
like a Puritan hanging out with a bunch of hippie cult members.
I was not expecting that.
Yeah, because like the last time we talked, it ended with us just seeing the shadows of what's her name?
A really like tall guy and everything. When we came back and saw that they were hippies, I was just like, my mind was blown.
Yeah. The complete opposite of what you think of as a super strict Puritan woman are hippies.
Yeah. So refresh my memory. Was she like in the cult to some extent, or she was just hanging out with them?
I think she was just hanging out with them. She probably, like, now that I'm thinking about it with like Puritan rules and stuff like that, she probably kind of liked the cult aspect of it. But like, I don't think she was officially part of the cult. But Barbara being her best friend was wild. That was a growth experience for Trevor too, because he was so into Barbara with her Philly accent, because she was from South Philly. Yeah. And she said, what were some of the things she said? Going down the shore. Hoagie,
yeah. Just regular talk.
I think she was saying Jimmy's, which I always forget Jimmy's is like a PA thing.
What's Jimmy's?
They're sprinkles.
Is he sprinkles? They call them Jimmy's?
We call them Jimmy's.
Why?
I don't know. They're just they've been Jimmy's my entire life.
Okay, that's a discussion for another day. Let's table this because we're gonna get back into local stuff.
I'll try to look it up. It would have been awesome if you would have said dippy eggs. That would have been fun.
Where is Trevor from? Isn't he from
New York? A good point. I assumed he was from New York, but
maybe
I don't know.
I feel like he was born and raised in Jersey, moved to New York for work.
He's Bridge and Tunnel.
Yes. And if he would have lived, he would have married, moved back to Jersey, and commuted to New York for work.
That tracks.
That's what I'm thinking.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so according to AI Overview, because this is a new computer and I haven't turned off AI yet, I got to do that. Trevor Lefkowitz is from New Jersey. So you got it. He grew up in New Jersey.
So New Jersey.
His family celebrated Christmas by going to Chinese food in the Christmas spirit and enjoyed.
But they're Jewish.
Essa Bagel in New York City. He is Jewish. And his bar mitzvah theme was Mel Gibson movies. Oh, he died in 2000.
That tracks.
Yeah, that definitely tracks. And as you know, he's a big Cutting Edge fan and loves
I know that. Because they've said it so often. I actually remember that.
Yeah.
I've never seen that movie. Have you? Oh, gosh. I got the look, y'all. Mouth. Shocked.
You've never seen The Cutting Edge?
No.
I've seen that movie many times. I was obsessed with the movie. It's a
hockey movie. It's a hockey movie.
There's like 2 seconds of hockey.
It's a hockey movie.
Do you not like whenever you see a figure skater, you don't go toe pick in your head?
Nope. Because I've never seen the movie. I guess I'm going to have to see the movie. I am not seeing the movie now, though. This seems like a Christmas movie.
So yeah, so there was a lot of like growth experiences with this season, and with like I think a lot of the ghosts, because also like Flower.
Oh yes,
stood up to the cult.
She did, and now she's ghost representative.
Yeah, she's ghost representative. She's getting them their popcorn machine.
She's trying her hardest.
Yeah.
Do you think it's gonna happen?
It better happen.
Do you think when it happens, she'll be fulfilled?
I was waiting for somebody to get sucked off this season.
It would be devastating. Well,
in the main with the main 8, it would be really funny if Creepy Dirk got sucked off.
Because what would be the reason you think?
Because he's just like a creep, like he's still smelling Sam.
Forgot about that.
But I do want to ask you a question, but this is reminding me that Nancy, we got her whole backstory, and that was wild.
I loved it. It makes so much sense. Of course, she would be a princess, a miserable one at that.
You had a palace where you had a cake room. Why would you?
Yeah.
Why would you make this choice? And she's like, choices were made, Pete. Choices were made.
Leave her alone. That was so cool. And we saw a lot of the basement ghosts this season, which was great.
Yeah. Which is kind of why I thought like maybe somebody would get sucked off, but it wouldn't be one of the main people. Because that would be like too shocking. Although I can't even deal with the last episode. I mean, obviously he's gonna come back or something. But...
Exactly, because when you think about it, in order to disappear, you have to be sucked off or sucked down. I don't know if that's the right terminology for it.
Yeah, I don't know what they call going down. Like what happened with Elias.
Yeah,
knowing them, they call it going down. They're like Elias went down.
Yeah. 100%. So inappropriate. I think, we know he's going to come back, and they'll just have to figure maybe it takes him a little bit longer to come back.
Yeah, maybe they'll make it seem like he disappeared, but
he was present the whole entire time. He just wasn't able to talk because he wasn't, quote unquote, physically there.
That would be interesting. If we see him and the ghost and Sam can't see him, that would be an interesting twist on it. Because I was trying to think how would they do it, because they could do it where he ends up back in England or something. Maybe when you disappear, you go back to the location where you started to disappear.
That's a good one.
Because I was thinking they would do a Joan type of situation where it took her a long time to get back because of where she fell out of the plane.
I forgot about Joan.
Yeah, because that was a whole nother thing. Yeah, I just thought she was going to be off the show because she wasn't one of the main ones, and I was like, okay, they've moved on.
By the way,
she just, showed up.
Side note: that actress is on Big Mistakes with Dan Levy on Netflix, and it is really good show. We haven't finished watching it, but it's really good.
I think I saw something about that show and was like, oh, Dan Levy, I'll have to watch it at some point.
They're half hours, so we haven't finished
a half hour.
It's all because of the Knicks that we haven't been able to keep watching. So, but I'm sure starting tomorrow we'll continue.
Yeah. Thankfully, Corey's not a big World Cup person, it sounds like. Yes. So you get a reprieve. Oh, going back
speaking of Hallmark. You can say Creepy Dirk, and I was going to talk about Sam and her polar opposites.
Oh, but yeah, polar opposites. What I was going to say about Creepy Dirk was just that, when Jay's recliner got moved to the basement, Creepy Dirk goes, "This is the greatest pleasure I've ever known."
That was such a funny episode.
That was a growth experience too, because with Sass and Pete, they were I think Pete makes a Star Trek reference because of course he does, but basically he was realizing that when you're so I was an anthropology student and an archaeology student, and the biggest thing is you don't interfere with a culture when you're observing them and studying them. And so Pete kind of tied it in with Star Trek, where he was oh my gosh, my dad would be so mad if he heard me right now because I don't remember the term, but he said we ignored the first objective or whatever the term in Star Trek is, where you don't interfere. And because he's we have a standing culture here and we interfered and introduced a chair and it ruined things.
It's true. Why rock the boat?
Yeah, everything was there was a status quo, everything was fine. Polar opposites. I'm so happy for Sam. Yeah, I'm glad she stood up for herself too, because they were going to have somebody else write it.
They were, and she stood up for herself. And Joan, she spoke up and helped her out too.
Yeah. Exactly. Well, and that brings up a whole point about are you really being helpful if you're just like saying something's good, like placating somebody?
Yeah.
Like we can't always have yes people around us.
No. And she should know better, Joan, because I'm sure she got a lot of that while she was in the industry, especially female at that time. She probably got a lot of no's, but she made
and
it.
it's like, I don't know if what she thought Sam was going to do, because when they finally did, she really, like, when she told her about how it wasn't as good as she said it was, and they revamped it and stuff like that, Sam still stood up for herself. Like, she disagreed with the ending. She ended up being wrong, but like Joan was able to say, like, I disagree with your ending, and Sam was able to be like, I respect that, but we're going to keep this ending. I like this ending.
Right.
And then she had to be told by the agent lady, whoever she was, I can't remember her name, that the ending was wrong. Yeah, I'm not in the right part of my notes. I'm on the gambling part of my notes, which I forgot this was this part of the
Paula season. Was the name of the character, and the actress is Rose Abdou, who, if I am not mistaken, is of Gilmore Girls fame.
Oh, I definitely
played Gypsy. Her. She's Gypsy.
Oh, okay.
We had a couple of surprise guests, I would say.
Yeah,
Christopher Jackson.
Who? Yeah, I recognized him, and then Ian, young Sheldon.
Oh, yes. And Justin Kirk in a kind of recurring role.
Kirk, is that the guy from Weeds and Suburbia?
I have not seen Weeds, but that for the show we just saw. What's it called? With
Keke Palmer.
Yes, it's called Suburbia.
Yeah, is that what it's called? What's it called? We just had an episode about it.
Oh my gosh.
The Burbs.
And there's a movie, The Burbs. Thank you.
The Burbs.
Like, there's a movie. The movie's more important than the TV show.
We're too much. Yeah, he's also, I think of him as being from Weeds. I think we talked about this during The Burbs. Like, he was one of the main people in the Weeds. Or in Weeds.
A long time ago.
Yeah, it was.
Weeds. Is there anything else? I mean, there's a lot that happened this season. Like, we didn't even touch on the others. The fact that Flower did stand up for herself is because of the fact that she was a part of that cult with this group of hippies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and she called Bruce out for the meteor telling him when the end of the world was and how it was wrong. And yeah, and they put Bruce in the dirt.
That's what you get for misbehaving. You get put in the dirt.
But they did fine.
Walk around until you get lost. I have to say that's really bad punishment right there.
Yeah, can you imagine?
That's really bad.
Like, it definitely gives you empathy for Patience, because she was already a little bit like off, but Patience was never quite right. But then, like, spending years and years and years in the dirt really, like,
does not help.
Yeah, it really like set her off, where she's like, she'll just like yell, Patience. And Trevor set her off where she did that and left.
Oh my God.
Oh, but
she's getting better. She's having some growth.
Yeah. So I wonder if she'll come back, because she left to go off into the dirt again because Trevor broke her heart, because she missed.
But doesn't she come back and she's okay?
Does she come back at the end? I didn't think she did.
Really? I thought she came back
because they were
like over it. I think he was honest with her.
Well, like, she saw Barbara flirting with Trevor, but then didn't see the part where he is like, no,
turned her down.
Patience, which is like a huge growth experience for him. This end of the season was just like all about growth.
Do we know if the next season is the last season? Because they got renewed like season 4 for 2 more years. So
I have no idea.
And the way that they have been growing as individuals seems to say a lot to me. Like, we're getting ready to shut things down.
So, okay. So I was going to ask this earlier and I got distracted, but this goes into, like, if they do have a final season, do you think that anyone will get sucked off? And if so, who of the ghosts do you think is the most likely to get sucked off?
Why can't they all get sucked off at the same time?
Like, they have a group epiphany?
Yeah.
It would be interesting to see, like, what kind of thing they can do to get them all to that point at the same time. So if everybody can't, who do you think would
Maybe
Or who do you think would
seeing
stay?
Sam and Jay finally have a successful business, have money. Like just seeing them in their pure happiness makes them happy, and then they get sucked off.
I could see that happening for Hetty because she could come to like an epiphany about how her family can be successful without being like obscenely wealthy, and that they can find happiness and stuff like that. And I think we saw a little bit of that this season with her. Instead of getting mad at her, what's the hippie ghost that is a Woodstone? Eugene or whatever his name is. Instead of getting like mad at him, she apologizes.
Yeah. Growth, like you said, growth.
What is that dude's name? I think it's Eugene.
I don't see. There's a Richard, there's a Bruce, there's Barbara, there's Marvin. Marvin looks the actor like, what's the name of that actor? Whatever. There's a Brenda too, but that's it.
You know what? There was another actor that was in the same episode. Eugene Woodstone. He's introduced in episode 12 where they're trying to get put on the list. And the actor who plays the list guy is somebody. What is his name?
Eugene. I don't remember a Eugene.
Eugene Woodstone. He had short blonde hair. He had a tail, the Woodstone tail.
Oh, yes. Oh my gosh.
And he got them to give that box that had the cocaine in it. So yeah, like when she finds out that he purposely manipulated Sam into giving the box to the guy, knowing there was cocaine in it, she apologizes for how he was treated by the family.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Growth.
Growth. That actor?
To play Eugene?
No,
or the one that
the list guy
is the name of the character. John Michael Higgins is the name of the actor.
John Michael what?
He's John Michael Higgins. He's been in a lot of things. He's one of those character actors.
Yes. Okay.
167.
He is hilarious in Community, by the way.
Oh, you're in Community. I can't get it.
He's only in like an episode or two, but he plays a very funny character in that. Oh, Mark finds out about the ghost. There was a lot.
You see, this is why I think they're winding down. And he was like, they haven't shown him as much as they should have, to be honest. Like once he found out, I think they showed him like once, and then after that, like they're making room for Kyle, but they can't seem to make room for Mark.
Yeah, we saw Kyle more this, it feels.
Yes, which I was happy about because I like that actor.
Yeah.
I now have to look it up. Lord have mercy. Across the pond.
Poor Sam with Kyle, though. Like the ghosts are so rude.
They love Kyle. So Ben rude. Feldman.
Yes, from Superstore. That's the only thing I know.
I love Superstore. Love it. Oh, he was in Cloverfield? He was in Cloverfield.
I haven't seen that in years.
Wow. I don't think he does need to do anything. No, it was that like Cloverfield. Oh shit.
That's not it's like home video with like
yes
monsters.
Some creature comes out of the water.
Yeah.
So we've connected our topic.
Yeah. Don't fuck with the ocean. Yeah, it's like Godzilla meets Blair Witch Project.
Yeah. Yes. That came out in 2008. Jesus fucking Christ. I cannot believe it.
Okay, I remember living in New York when I saw it.
Lizzie Kaplan, Mike Vogel. Oh, wow.
Back in the days where you had to like, if you wanted to watch something on Netflix, you had to press play and then you had to pause it and then you had to go do something for like 2 hours and then go back to watch it because the buffering was just so bad. These youngins don't understand.
You are too much. They don't want to hear that.
I used to like have a ritual where I would like want to like drink wine and like just lounge in the bathtub and like watch Netflix. And so I would do that. I would like press play and then pause it. And then I would go clean my entire apartment. And then by that point, it would be ready so that I could get a bath and watch Netflix and drink wine.
It's well deserved bath. I will say that.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
After all the cleaning.
Sam and mostly Sam, but there's like growth there with like her having to tell Jay about their financial problems that she's been keeping from him and stuff like that.
Oh my gosh, that's like crazy. Real crazy. Girl, and using Trevor's money to keep them afloat. And then Trevor, only Trevor, like you would think he would know better.
He
You would
does
think
not
he would know
better.
better.
He has had a lot of growth, but like not when it comes to his career.
No, was he doing that when he was living?
Oh, I'm sure he was.
Oh, I can't with him. I just can't.
Yeah, they are still all really stuck.
What's this?
We haven't had too much of Isaac then, I don't.
Well, I mean, he was the center of attention for a couple of seasons there, so it makes sense. I mean, they tried with the election for Ghost Representative, and we see that he misses being with the basement ghosts.
I was gonna say, is this second part was this where they talked about how he was institutionalized?
Oh my god, I loved it. Yes, I loved it that he was trying to get the upstairs ghosts to stand a certain way so that he could go to sleep, and they were like willing to help.
But then like he starts talking about noises and they like extra things, and they're like, we didn't sign up for this.
Yeah, it's the heater. I love that the basement ghosts were like in mourning. The water heater, yeah, so sad about it. And then like the new one started making a new type of noise. Yay!
Yes.
I was like, look at that, you guys. Which made sense. As it got replaced, I didn't even think like, of course, that is going to have to make a noise also.
The basement ghosts are very much institutionalized. Do we want to talk about Pete? Oh wait, we did talk about Pete.
We did talk about Pete, but is there more to say? Pete is such a sweet guy. Pete the sweet.
They had the double date where like him and Alberta had to be like, Sass, you got a nighttime relationship or whatever they called it.
Oh, you said Sass, and it reminded me about Sass and Joan. That Sass cheated on Joan, but not really cheated on her because she disappeared.
Yeah, unintentionally.
What's her face?
Bela, because they have a nighttime relationship. The Kyle date with Bela was wild. Sass is definitely not going to get sucked off. You would think so. Like, if you look at them in general, like he would be the one that you're probably like, oh, Sass is a good person. He'll get sucked off first. No, because he like doesn't fucking get it. Like,
no, it's taking him a long time to like figure things out, isn't it? Well, he has so much more to do, I guess. I don't know.
I think like
that probably came out wrong.
Or Flower would be my best guess on out of the main ones who would get sucked off first.
Okay.
Maybe Isaac. Probably not Isaac.
No, I don't think so.
Not Thor.
Not Thor. He's too miserable.
Thor loves killing Danes too much, and we learned is like not good with relationships.
He has to feel remorse about that before he can get sucked off.
Yeah, he has to feel remorse about a lot of things. He did finally get it with the chair with Flower, but like, is he going to retain that information? Lila has awoken up you all.
She's letting us know.
She's saying, wrap this shit up. I need attention.
Chill out, girl. Look at me.
My best guess is Hetty or Flower. That's my final.
That seems very reasonable.
Is Pete too obvious? I don't understand why Pete hasn't sucked off.
You bring up a very good point.
Does he just need to know how to stand up for himself better?
Maybe. With him, it's not about whatever makes him happy. Like, he's happy. He's a happy-go-lucky guy.
I would have thought that, like, his lesson would have been, like, to learn that his wife was cheating on him with his best friend and to, like, grow from that experience. But, like, what else is... And, like, with the... I guess, like... Yeah, I think it's got to be that he has to, like, just learn how to stand up for himself and stop being so naive, because there was that whole thing, and then, like, he was inadvertently, like, laundering money for the mob and didn't realize it. And even, like, with the cults, and, like, the hide a key, he was like, oh, we had a hide a key like that for Jerry. And he was like, oh, that key, Jerry used that key so he could cheat with my wife. So it's like he's still not fully getting like how naive.
Yeah.
So I guess that's it. But like, so I'm going to throw Pete into the mix. I think Pete, Hetty, and Flower have the biggest chance of getting sucked off first.
If Flower goes, Thor's going to be so disappointed. Oh.
Yeah, he'll be upset. But especially, she seemed more coherent and more with it since she became Ghost representative. I just think it's the same thing. Coherent and with it are the same thing. But like,
no, like she is like
she's very intelligent when she's not like so high.
Like even what was it with Sam stuff, right? She was just like coming out like lucid. Is that the right word?
Yeah, lucid is perfectly like with the gambling. She was lucid enough to see the cards when they didn't believe in her. She was lucid enough to say like, okay, we'll help you prove to Mark that ghosts exist, but you have to promise us that popcorn machine because I'm representing the ghost, and this is something that I campaigned on that I would like provide.
Better come through.
Yeah.
Better come through.
Having like a lot more instances of that, and the whole like infiltrating the cult so that she could make the other cult members see that Bruce is lying. Like she had a lot more lucid moments.
She did.
So maybe that's a hint that she's coming out of her like being stuck.
Yeah,
she's coming out of the fog and she's gonna get sucked off.
I like this, Heather. I like where you're going with this with Flower.
Yeah, I mean,
she's finally able to prove herself in a way. Not that she's looking to prove herself, but people can take her more seriously.
Like she's like, believe in me. Like I know what I saw. Like you have to believe in me. You can trust me.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, she's seeing the wallpaper move, and she's like, does no one else see the wallpaper move? So sad.
They have to like bring in that. They have to bring that in, and I kind of felt a little bit like, oh, you guys still gotta like do that to her. Like, just let her have her moment.
I guess they're like showing like she's not fully lucid, even when she is.
Yeah, I suppose.
I'm gonna say it's whimsical, and we need more whimsical things in our lives.
I suppose.
Like another growth thing with Flower was when she asked Isaac to be the vice ghost representative. So she's just, I think Flower's gonna go.
Damn. I mean, and here I go, kind of like poo-pooing. Like, how much can you talk about these people? You got to start taking people out, and then they're introducing new characters and bringing them around once in a blue moon. It's a lot.
Introduce a ghost that is played by Takara Cash.
You know, please do us all the favor and bring Takara Cash on your show. She's fantastic.
Oh, Pete does have like a realization with like he struggles with jealousy, which you don't see. So this is interesting. Do you see this as a flaw, or do you see this as a growth where he gets very jealous of Baxter?
I actually remember now that I was a little bit annoyed because it seemed like hypocritical of him.
1000%, which he realizes that at the end.
He does. But I don't know if he's like fully 100% though.
But is it like so like I found it hypocritical and I found it as a flaw, but then now that I'm thinking about it, like with respect to his history, is it a growth experience for him to feel that jealousy? Because with Carol and Jerry, he was so trusting and like didn't think anything of their relationship. And so is this him being less naive and being like, oh, her hanging out with Baxter, I should feel some jealousy because they were in a relationship and I should not be 100% chill about this?
Very good, Heather. Yep.
So I find jealousy annoying. Like, I'm like, why? Like, I feel like jealousy comes from insecurity.
Yes.
But like, also, like, took it to the extreme previously. Like, he was so naive that he wasn't.
He needed this little bit of jealousy to, shake things up a bit. Oh, I like that, Heather. I like that. Yeah. I'm sure we won't see it again.
Probably not.
I'm sure of it. Yes.
Oh my gosh. I'm remembering the double date again. And like, just sass, the way he treats Kyle, like
That whole thing was
you're going to be here another 500 years at this rate.
awkward.
He's so bad on interpersonal relationships.
He is, and I think that's going to be his downfall if he's not careful.
Yeah. I do love him, though.
Oh.
Do you have a least favorite ghost out of the main ones? Mine is Thor.
That's a really good question. I was going to say Thor, too.
I like Thor a lot, but also like he kind of like he bothers me with a lot of things too. He's very
whole, like killing and killing and killing.
He wants to kill Danes and like mount their heads in the living room.
Well, I was gonna say surprisingly he hasn't snapped out of that after being dead for I don't know how many years, but that's the whole point. None of them can seem to get past.
Yeah, he can't get past it.
Stuff. Yeah.
He got past a little bit when he realized that his son was married to a Dane and that his grandkids were Danish.
Yeah.
But he kind of forgot about that.
Yeah, it's not like as if he actually had the opportunity to like be with them, right?
Yeah.
And get to know her and all that stuff. So it just doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, it might have been different if that was the case. The wolf urine, when I think about that bothers me.
I am okay if he gets sucked off.
That would be wild.
But what will it take for him to get sucked off? That is the question.
It really only takes one act when we think about it, because we saw that with Carol. Because Carol was kind of a terrible person, and she just had to be willing to sacrifice herself for Pete, and she got sucked off.
What? Like, I don't know what could possibly happen that would get him sucked off.
Can you imagine if Elias redeemed himself and got sucked off? He goes from demon to going to heaven.
That's not possible.
I don't think it's possible either, but it would be wild if they somehow made it possible.
That's not possible.
That would be a crazy redemption story.
I don't think so. I mean, he's our relative, like, bad guy. We need him.
He's the big bad. He's the robber baron, evil, rich
dude. Like, everyone else has... Like they have their bad moments. They might be a cult leader, but they somehow get redeemed, but not Elias.
They have redeeming qualities. He does not. I can't think of one redeeming quality.
Not at all.
He's so good at playing that character.
He's such a good actor, period, I would have to say.
Yeah.
I like him. I like him.
I don't really think I have anything else to say other than it's like the second part definitely redeemed itself. There was a lot happening. We did have like, it technically wasn't the second, like they did 10 episodes in the first part and then they did 12. So it was like a little bit of a longer half.
Yeah, they really dived in. They could have done 11, but
yeah,
whatever. It's fine. It's okay. It worked out for us, I think, at the end.
But it was good. I liked it.
I can't wait for next season to find out what's going to happen, even though I think we know what's going to happen. It's going to be a panic, and people are going to be like,
yeah,
oh my God.
What a fucking cliffhanger to leave us on with Pete disappearing.
It's a big one, but we'll survive. He'll be back.
Yeah, I would be
good old Pete
shooketh if he did not come back. Because would they just leave it as like he just disappears? We don't know if he gets like sent somewhere or if he just ceases to exist.
They'll probably do like the whole one episode thing where we don't see him, everyone's in a panic, and then he'll come back the second episode.
Even like a couple episodes, like what they did with Flower, where they thought she got sucked off, but she got stuck in the well.
Yeah.
Did Stephanie get sucked off?
No.
When I was watching, I realized that we haven't seen Stephanie in a long time either.
Wait a second. I said no, but maybe wasn't there some light that came out while she was getting it on with some guy, but then it was a red herring and it was somebody else who got sucked? Wait a second.
Who actually got sucked off with Flower? Was it Stephanie or was it the headless guy?
Let's just look it up.
We're all like going to the internet right now.
Oh, shoot. I got to mute.
I just wrote, who has gotten sucked off on Ghost?
According to Reddit, she hasn't been sucked off yet.
Okay, maybe it was the headless guy, or maybe it was one of the basement ghosts.
I think it was one of the basement ghosts that got sucked off.
Okay. So where's the headless guy, too?
I don't know. Like, he just comes and goes whenever.
We haven't seen him, I don't think, at all this season.
No, not like in the first half.
I don't
Or
think so.
wait, not at all.
I don't think so.
I don't know. No idea.
Stupid AI overview doesn't say who got sucked off with her season, just that it turned out she was in the well. Remember the snail getting sucked off and the slow descent or slow ascension?
That was a good one. I like that one. It was so cute.
Yeah. Oh, did something?
Yeah, they don't seem to have a list of all of them. You would think somebody somewhere would have it.
I'm just seeing like Flower in quotes and then Carol.
Okay. Maybe it was Carol.
But that wasn't this. That was a different season. That was season 5. And Flower was season 3. Or maybe it was down to season 2. But yeah, so it's probably time for somebody else to get sucked off. But I think you're right. I think it was a basement ghost because when they were counting, there was something about like, how did they mess up the basement ghost count or something like that? Or like, we didn't think to count the basement ghost.
It's very, very reasonable.
Did you have anything else about this season? There was a lot of episodes, but they were just all like personal growth and fun.
I just really like this last half. That's it.
Yeah. Yet again, a season 5 gets redeemed with the part 2.
Hurrah! Hurrah!
This is the third one, I think, that has gotten redeemed with part 2 because Only Murders in the Building, the first half of season 5, we were like,
yeah, you're right. You're right.
Or The Show That Shall Not Be Named about teachers, we were like, and then the second part, we were like, yes.
They came out of nowhere. It's like, all right.
So when they split up these seasons, we just have to remember we have to like be chill.
I guess we have to be patient.
Grace is like, I don't have time for patience.
Oops. Patience.
Patience.
Oh gosh, she's a freaking meme. I'm getting hungry.
If she was the main ghost, she would probably be my least favorite. But as it is, it's Thor. And I love Thor, but like, come on, man.
Thor's the best.
As Flower would say, come on, man.
I say Thor's the best, but like he's the least.
He's both the best and the least.
Well, because like his stuff is a little bit,
it's very misogynistic.
Yeah. But like I like the way he is with Flower, like that whole situation where he was,
remember
he has his moments.
They thought she was sucked off and he found out about reincarnation and was convinced that she was in the bird.
Yes. Yeah.
So sweet.
I thought that was sweet. Oh, Thor. I'll give him that. And that's about it.
He has an affinity for cod.
Oh, I was like, cod? You mean codfish?
Yeah, the fish. Him and Lila have that in common. Anywho, all right. Well, I guess watch season 5 if you haven't.
Season 5.
Listeners, let us know what you thought about this week's discussion. We are on Instagram. Our handle is @GABbin Podcast. Go ahead and like and follow us while you're there. Or you could email us. The email address is gabbinpodcast@gmail.com. Let us know what else we should be discussing. Check out our other podcast episodes. We are on all the major platforms where you can find your podcast. Please buy us a coffee. We could really use it.
Please do. We need it.
Until next time, thanks for listening to GABbin.
GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin. We're GABbin.